Yeah, you could say that. I have a ton of sketchbooks, but I picked out some of my favorite sketchbooks, which are the more recent ones. Kind of. This one was from the beginning of last year. Wait, yeah. It's one of my best drawings, at least in my mom's opinion. She really likes it. It's super good. I was just looking at a picture. I normally look at pictures and then add my own style to it. And then this one's kind of short. It's a book someone helped me make. I was trying to do a specific art style. I did that and I turned it into my own character, which I'm really proud of. Then where is it? I think it's this one. One of my favorite sketchbooks. I love being able to do art on the cover of the book. That's so fun. This page, that's not art, so it's fine if I throw it there. I did this. I don't know why, but I really like it. And yes, I was looking at a picture. It's okay. Give me a break. I'm a fan of Pennywise. I've never seen the movie, but I just really proud of myself for doing that. And then I'm a huge fan of 21 Pilots, if you couldn't tell by my shirt and my bedspread. And by the cover of the book and those paintings and those pictures. And then we have this. I was literally just messing around, whatever. And I like making elves have pointy ears for some reason. And I was like, hey, what if I made this cool weird elf person with a bunch of skulls? And for some reason, I think I lost my marker or something, so I outlined it in pencil. But yeah, I'm pretty proud of this. I did pretty good. Okay, I've done better, definitely, but it's not too bad. And then there's this one. I was kind of trying to do a self-portrait, except for I don't have green eyes or that dark of hair. But yeah, I was also looking at a picture, just adding my own style and colors and stuff. That's all I really gotta say about that. Fan art. A huge fan of Avatar: The Last Airbender, if you couldn't tell by the posters on my wall. Trying to draw Zuko, if you couldn't tell by that. Yeah, good job for that one. I'm also a huge fan of 21 Pilots. I said that. I don't know why I repeated myself. I was trying to, every song in each album, like Vessel, I would try doing an art piece of that with what it made me think of and then part of the lyrics. So this is the song Truce, and this is part of the lyrics of the song. The sun will rise and we will try again. Beautiful. Oh, and on Christmas, I drew this Dritten, because why the heck not? Pretty good. People like it, so I guess I did a good job. More 21 Pilot fan art, kind of, for my favorite Scale and Icy song. I recommend Redecorate. Another one. It's so beautiful. And then I was looking at a picture and I was trying to draw someone I knew and combine the two. Super good. I like it. I really like snakes and flowers and bones, skeletons. So I just looking at a picture, though. I didn't color it in because I didn't feel like it. Give me a break. I was doing more skull art because I can. Pretty good. I drew the Grim Reaper. I don't know why, but he's really cute and I'm really proud of it. I love it so much. This, I was looking at a picture and I'm pretty sure I tried following exactly how it looked on the picture, but it's still different. Really happy with it. Super cute. This is a self-portrait. Except for my hair doesn't look like that. But yeah, I tried drawing myself. I've done that a lot because it's easy to use yourself when drawing a person, because you have like the facial features, like okay, my eyes are this distance from my nose, and my ears and my mouth and stuff. And then art. I love this. It's so cute. It kind of reminds me of like a gangster version of Black Panther, but like cuter. I like drawing people. I mean, like people I know. So I drew a friend of mine. Super cute. Proud of that. I drew another one of my friends. Super cute. And then I drew this guy. Pretty sure I just like kind of came up with that. I just look at the pose and then I turn it into my own character. Super cute. Love this kid. And then where's this one? This is the last sketchbook that I finished. More 21 Pilot art. I know, surprising. Arcane fan art. Pretty good. I think I did a good job on that. Just admire it for a little bit. It's beautiful. And then this is Arcane art style. I tried drawing myself with elf ears and a beanie. Do you think it looks accurate? Comment down below if you think it does. Okay, so I really like the Joker and Pennywise. So I was looking at a picture of this kid, like a young kid, and I was like, okay, how can I turn this to make it look like the mix of a Joker and Pennywise, but still super cute? So I did like the Pennywise face in the little green to represent the Joker. I think I did a good job. Really proud of him. He doesn't have a name. I sometimes name my art. This, I was just looking at a picture. That's what I just did at church. Proud of it. Simple and cute. I was working on my animals. Well, specifically foxes, because they're awesome. And another one, super cute. I was trying to do something kind of creepy. Hope this doesn't creep anybody out, because that wouldn't be cool. But yeah, working on the creepiness. I really like jesters and clowns. So that's what that hat is. And then this, it represents, so you guys have seen Venom, maybe not. How it's like this person kind of gets possessed, not really. I don't know how to explain it by this thing called Venom. I'm gonna stop. But anyways, so this is what everybody sees, and then the blackness is your demons that people can't see, like what you're going through and stuff. Pretty much. And then I was looking at this picture of this weird fox with a tail, and I was like, I'm gonna add some butterfly wings to it. Super cool creature. It's fun mixing things like that. I was drawing somebody I knew. The blue highlights, it's not supposed to be dyed hair. It's just supposed to be the lighting, but it kind of looks like he has dyed hair, but whatever. Super proud of this. He looks super cute. And then this is another self-portrait, but with darkness around the eye. It's probably more accurate than the last one, since I don't have elf ears. And then I drew Donald Duck. The picture I was looking at wasn't colored in, and I wanted to color it in because it's fun coloring things in most of the time. I was looking at something, a gesture that reminded me of Jinx from Arcane, so I tried making it look like her, but enough so it's like it could not be her. So I like that. This is just a strange creature I drew because I kept on messing up on the eyes. I like mixing people and animals, so they're like mythical creatures, but it's also kind of like a skeleton, or maybe it's a ghost, I don't know. Super cute though. And then another jester type thing, super cute. I just like looked at a pose, looked at a bunch of different kind of jester clown outfits, and mixed them together. And then the last page in the sketchbook is a snake. Yeah, you're welcome for that. And then the sketchbook that I'm working on right now, This, it doesn't have a cool back yet. I drew the Grim Reaper with pins, colored it in with pins, like Sharpie pin, big pin, then another big. It's kind of like a bloody bubble. Kind of weird, but I like it. Random doodles, kind of. This is inspiration from one of my drawings from one of my other sketchbooks, and same with that. Yeah, and then I just drew that cat because I can. And then I have some really good. Oh yeah, I'm trying to work on my animals, like I said earlier. So I would look at the pose, turn it into my own cat, and I added a skull because I felt like it. And then this, I added a background and roses and a skull underneath the cat. It's beautiful. I don't normally use marker. It's marker right there. The rest is pencil. And then this, I was looking at this picture, I think of Espeon holding some weird orb thing. I changed it to look like a gray Finnick fox holding a skull. And I think it looks super cute. I think that's all. The rest are kind of just like unfinished, just sketches.
Epic.
Yeah.
The podcast bit. So, what advice would you give to young artists, people that are just getting into art or like just starting to draw and things like that?
Well, something I found helpful that I mentioned earlier is it's easiest when drawing someone. The person you're gonna be with the most is yourself. So you can just use yourself for using things. Like when I'm drawing people, I normally mess with my hands. Like, okay, if this person was holding a sword, how would the fingers look? And how would it be like, oh, if it was behind the head or like up here or like doing something, I would try doing that. Or like, yeah, the eyes are kind of like right here. The nose, the corner of the mouth is where like lines up with the pupils of your eyes or something like that. And I would just do that. Sometimes I'll just like randomly get up, be like, okay, my legs were like this or something, just using myself as a reference. I'll work hard, keep on doing it. You will improve, I promise. I used to be a terrible artist. Like, I looked up to my brothers. They're so good at drawing. I love looking at their art, but I guess I'm the artist now. So, yeah, that's all I really have to say. Thank you.
What opinions or thoughts do you have of AI art getting better and like original content kind of maybe in some people's opinions loses value because how easy it is to access art via AI? What are your thoughts on that?
Personally, AI freaks me out a little bit. Yes, I like it when people generate random images of characters that I like, such as Loki. Anyways, but other than that, it's kind of freaks me out because like AI and robots getting more advanced. I don't want them to take over the world, so it freaks me out. So maybe if you guys couldn't use that, just don't. Just like stick to paper or digital art. As long as you don't use AI, I would appreciate that. But it's cool. It's cool. Whatever. Do you? If I die, that's on you.
What about as artists themselves? Like are like an artist has a profession. How do you see that like in the future of where people can just generate images instead of drawing? Some like the profession of being an artist is changing. What are your thoughts on that?
Cheaters. Cheaters.
Fair enough. Well, you heard it here. Please don't take over the world with AI. There's some art insights there for you. Any other comments? Anything you want to say to the internet here?
Eat your vegetables and drink lots of water.
You heard it here first, folks. That was Art Review. Have a good one.